Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Gemini for the week of September 26, 2022. Hello, my gems. I have a cold, I think, or sinus infection, either way. So, anyways, show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. I don't know if I'm going to do the daily horoscopes this week because I'm trying to get everything on time and do the monthly horoscopes. So, I don't know. So, we'll see how it goes. Let me see what else. I think that's it. Show your love and support. You can always come back to these videos during the week and see how the astrology is going to affect your day and stuff like that. If I do put up daily horoscopes, they correlate with the dailies, the monthlies, and the weeklies that I put up here. I am working on the monthlies as well, so lots going on there. So anyways, you have an air trine happening with the 1st, 5th, and 9th house. So this could be your old job calling you back at this time. Mars is quintiling the south node in the 6th house. So you have a stellium there. The vortex is in there. Apollo's in there. So there's a lot of energy with the 6th house energy, okay? Poseidon. So you have a stellium there, and you have a lot of planets on the bottom of your chart at this time. So you're very much in your head about things and very restless with this energy. This could be you being led by other people. And of course, wherever other people want to take you, you are all aboard and set to go, okay? And you could be dropping your own responsibilities, and they could be the same responsibilities, just so you could have something to do at somebody else's house and it's their responsibilities, okay? So at this time, you can be led by others. This could be business picking up. This could be a time period where other people could be introducing you to new things, new routines, wanting you to join their gym, for example, wanting you to join their group or organization or their causes, and you're more than willing to do it for right now because you're bored. I feel you love anything new that is coming in at this time. For some of you, this is going back to an old project. This is seasonal work happening. This is certain things that you do for certain seasons, like for some of you, like football coaches, soccer coaches, that kind of thing. This can be reconnecting with people that you already worked with in the past. A beautiful time for new projects, diving head first into new projects. Then on Tuesday, the vortex at 2 degrees in Scorpio in the 6th house with the anti-vortex at the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. So you have a stellium there with the north node and south node energy. And so there's a lot of focus here on the south node energy with like revisiting the past, revisiting old projects, working on the self at this time. For some of you, you can be more about the subconscious mind and working about that. This could be more on health during this time period and working on getting better. There could be lessons with the patriarch or matriarch of the family. This position here in the 12th house, the north node, is all about you being helpful to other people, but the way it happens is kind of like you end up being the person that everybody comes to for advice, okay? Not you dictating everybody. This is not the time to climb the corporate ladder, because you'll find that this is a time where you have to be more in service to other people. And then because of your servitude towards other people, it'll put you more in a leadership position with other people, but not necessarily with career. This is more like with your group of friends, an organization, with your family, that kind of thing, okay? So this is not the time period to be climbing. You can climb, but again, you have to be accepting of your situation and more about being in, like, just accepting it and being like in service to others at this time. You tend to give your all, and you tend to feel the need to prove yourself to other people at this time. For some of you, you could be gift giving as a way to make friends with this energy, or a way to seek approval from other people when you are more than enough, okay? So remember that. You could be gift giving because you just want to give for the sake of giving. So just remember that when you give, don't be surprised if the other people bite your hand, okay? So be careful with your generosity this week. And you're very caring and want to be more in service to other people for others of you. So you're intriguing that north node energy. Then on the Wednesday, the focus is going to be on your 2nd and 6th house. So you have a big old stellium again in the 6th house, having now So for some of you, here, I feel like you need to be careful with this energy. You can be a bit of a hypochondriac at this time. You can be suffering from migraines during this time period. For some of you, you're definitely revisiting old projects or trying new ways of doing things, or going back to old ways of doing things as well. You do have a square with the 9th and 12th house. Your emotional self and health are coming up. I feel like you, for some of you here, this is dealing with your daily routines and pets. This is dealing with your health at this time, your way of thinking with this energy, how you are with service with people. Those things may no longer apply at this time. This could be a lifestyle change happening that needs to happen. For some of you, this could be working on yourself. For some of you, this could be your routine changing. This could be things getting busier, and certain things may no longer apply, and you could be starting a new routine. For some of you, you're going back to an old routine or going back to an old diet because that's what worked for you in the past. The stellium in your 11th house with arrows in retrograde, this is more of an exciting time for you with your social surroundings and being more about groups and organizations, being more about other people. You could find that you could be spending more time with family because you don't have that much going on, so you're literally visiting family and friends during this time period as well. For others of you, this is a time for advice. You giving advice to others, or other people could be steering you in a different direction. You can be reevaluating your relationships. You may not be getting along with coworkers. You may not be getting along with siblings or friends. You may be interested in getting involved with charitable organizations. Group activities are favored, or you can be invested in other people's drama. You're not getting along with friends or butting heads with family members or coworkers because you may not be getting your thank you at this time. This could also be a breakup in marriage. For some of you, this could be the rules are changing significantly in your life. Partnerships of all types tend to go through strain at this time. Sometimes this is legal difficulties. You may spend more time than usual thinking about family and your personal life. This is a good time to get your home life more organized. You're likely to want to voice your opinion more than usual. You will have a harder time holding back information and keeping secrets. Then on the 29th, a new romance, Venus in Libra, at 3:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also check your monthly horoscopes for that. A new romance is more likely to start at this time, despite the energies that can happen. But it might be impossible to keep this new romance a secret, as your feelings for each other are likely to be very transparent. So this could be office romance happening. Children may come into your life. Parties and social occasions are common. You're great to have an influence or make sense of a situation or talk sense into people. You can be in a leadership position, starting new trends, or you could be starting a new project. You can be making new friends, a popular energy time for you to move forward. You're open to new experiences or having an outing with friends. You tend to be more about your friends and family. You can also be on the same page with people at work, or other people in your life see your vision and help you put your vision into reality. You can find your tribe, whether it be at work or through a group or organization. You tend to be more group-minded and find people who are more like-minded, like yourself. So the first card I come up with is the Two of Swords. This is a time of reevaluating, of introspection, but for some of you, this is going to come more as an anxiety or dealing with your fears and emotional hang-ups rather than a time of introspection and just being more, you could be withdrawn into yourself at this time and keeping more to yourself and being a bit of a hermit during this time period and not really saying much to others. The Seven of Swords, yeah, you're keeping more to yourself. You're secretive. You're very secretive about your feelings with this energy. You're very passive, and you're more about keeping the peace in your relationships at this time and just staying out of the drama. You may not be on speaking terms with family still. For some of you, this could be a time for business picking up. This can also be a reversal of fortune happening, for better or for worse. Energy is energy at this time. For some of you, this could be starting over in certain areas of your life, picking up the pieces of your life at this time with this energy, or this could be you trying another attempt at doing something that you want done at this time, or trying to get your way in a situation, okay? But this is starting over with this energy. The Eight of Wands, traveling is coming up. Some much needed good news can be happening at this time this week for you. The Nine of Swords, a lot of sword cards here. with this energy. So for some of you, this could be dealing, I feel like, with the repercussions of something. Something is coming back up. Something is being rehashed at this time. Okay? And you could be feeling some kind of way about it. You know, you're being depressed about it at this time. I feel like you need to keep your receipts at this time, because there could be a lot of rumors flying around you at this time. And this could be with like dealing with like the past with this energy. And the past could be coming up for some reason because of social injustices, because, you know, whatever reason, this person wants your attention in some kind of way, or this person wants some kind of revenge, or just some kind of acknowledgement from you, or some kind of sorry that you may not be willing to give them at this time with this energy. Okay, and so that can be the situation here as well. Alrighty, I also feel like during this time period that this could be, you know, people stabbing you in the back and really throwing you under the bus. So be careful with the gossip this week, with the she said stuff, because you could find that you could get into a lot of trouble this week, you know, and a lot of pointing fingers can be going on at this time as well, because everybody is trying to cover their asses at this time. Okay, so this is not the time to be invested in the drama that is going on at work. If you can, stay out of it. This can also be a busy time period for you as well. Okay, for some of you, this can be depression happening. The Lover's card, for some of you, you could be lonely at this time. Okay, and this could be loneliness. This could be crushing on somebody at this time with this energy as well. This could be thinking about leaving a relationship but not really saying anything about it or doing anything about it during this time period. For some of you, you may have lost your identity in a relationship and kind of like blaming the other person. So this may be a time period where you kind of have to like let that person know that you need to go and find yourself. Okay, I feel like for others of you, you're not reaching out to other people at this time, and in a way you're kind of hurting other people because they feel like you're neglecting them because you're not reaching out to them nor talking to them at this time. The Three of Coins, I feel like you benefit through symbiotic relationships. I water your plant, you water my plant, and we help each other grow. This could also be a beautiful love relationship coming up where both of you really help each other to grow during this time period. So this could be a beautiful time for relationships and working on your relationship. The Seven of Cups, there could be lots of thoughts of future coming up here with this energy. For some of you, you're being very brave and courageous and taking more initiative in your life when it comes to going after what you want with this energy. I feel also for some of you, you can be finding love at the workplace, or this could also be you loving your job at this time as well, and in really enjoying what you do for a living. For some of you, this could be a tourist job. This could be traveling for work at this time with this energy, and going to different states and country for work with this energy. For others of you, this is dealing with legalities, and I do see a legal team around you at this time. For some of you, this could be mental health work that you're dealing with or that you're going to. The Hierophant card, I feel for some of you, you can be walking away from certain relationships, group, or organization, and the blessings are going to come in because you were meant to leave this group like a long time ago. You were meant to walk away from these people a long time ago. I do feel like this can be also talks of future coming up with love relationships, and love relationships can be going to the next level, like marriage, living with each other, and lots of talks of future with each other. This could also be dealing with contracts, job contracts coming up, especially those of you who live in like Europe and stuff like that, or in Canada. So this could be a great time for work coming in for you as well, and finding a job. For some of you, this could be committing yourself to your goals this week. This could be a great time for spiritual work, especially, you know, being high holidays, so Hatsameya. For those of you who are celebrating Rosh Hashanah this week, this could be a beautiful energy time for you, where you see like sparks of miracles, or after, you know, Sukkot and Yom Kippur, next thing you know, you are really seeing like a lot of changes happening for you as well. Okay, so this is a beautiful energy time for that. So I see that coming up for you. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. for you this week. There could be a love offer coming up for you, or some kind of opportunity coming your way this week with this energy. It does not necessarily have to be love, but there could be some kind of like partnership or collaboration that somebody wants to do with you during this time period. The Death card, I feel like this blessing is going to bring about a lot of changes into your life at this time with this energy. Okay, so this is a positive time for change. The Three of Swords, a purging is happening, so certain things or people may no longer apply in your life this week. This could also be kicking out people out of your life at this time as well, so certain things, people may no longer apply. The Ten of Coins, there's an emphasis on money, but you have all these sword cards here, so this could be a busy week for you in regards to money, or for some of you this can be you really going through it with other people at this time. So this may not be the easiest energy time for you, as well as you are going through a lot of changes in your life this week that is coming up. The King of Coins puts an emphasis on money. I feel like you can be more focused on your career this week with this energy, and just kind of like working on yourself and focusing more on career and your job at this time. For others of you, this could be like a disconnect between you and your partner, because it's just like working home between the two of you, and focusing on all your responsibilities that is going on in your life. I feel like for some of you here that plans should work out much better than planned at this time as well. So whatever it is that you're trying to do at this time can be more in your favor this week with this energy. I feel like a turn of events is going to connect you with someone from your past this week as well with this energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with loss and separation at this time. That's going to reconnect you. Or it could be a situation where this person broke up with their boyfriend or girlfriend, and now they're coming back to you because they're a wounded bird and they want their wounds licked at this time, and they want you to lick their wounds. So I really wouldn't do that, because then they're just going to get up and fly away with this energy as well. So just be aware of that during this time period, that this person is going to fly away. So they just want their wounds licked. The Knight of Coins, I feel the money on the mind, and this is more money coming in. This could be inheritance, business picking up, money owed to you coming in at this time as well. The Devil card brings about endings. Trials and tribulations are coming, but you won't get hurt. Divorce, quitting your job, something that you're emotionally attached to, you're going to be leaving at this time. For others of you, this is working on the self. This is dealing with a toxic relationship during this time period as well. But I do see endings coming up for you with this energy, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It could be something so simple as just like certain things may no longer apply in your life. So you could take it that way as well this week, because we are dealing with Rosh Hashanah, a time of judgment. With this energy, it does not necessarily have to be a bad thing. Could just be, again, certain things no longer apply in your life at this time, and changes happening this week. We could expect a lot of changes happening this week because of the planets in Aries are not well aspected at this time. Okay, the Ace of Cups keeps coming up in my cards. Okay, emotional validation. I feel like this is a time of soulmate energy or karmic love happening this week as well. The Three of Wands, a personal transformation is coming up at this time. Lots of threes here, but we have the Three of Swords here, so this could be like an emotionally confusing time for you. So for some of you, you're not so quick to make changes. You're not so quick to jump into anything new. You're just kind of sitting on your hands about things and just mulling things through with this energy, or you have a lot to think about this week as well. So this is not the best energy time for you emotionally. I mean, it can be, but at the same time, I don't feel like anything is going to happen. I do feel like for some of you, you're really invested in your head, and this is a lot of stuff that's coming up emotionally for you that you're going through at this time. So this could be like a lot of resentment, and like, you know how you guys like gnaw on the bone and don't let go of the bone? It could be that kind of situation, and you could be dealing with like a lot of resentment at this time, and not wanting to let go of the bone, not wanting to let go of past hurts, not wanting to, wanting to play victim, okay? Because I'm all about transformation and growth, and sometimes we have to take accountability for our part, be it little or small, because this is how you make ego smaller, okay? And we're not perfect either, but you have to take accountability for your part. And this could be, for some of you, not taking accountability for your part, be it so tiny and so little and petty, you know? I do feel like you have an opportunity for a reconciliation if you choose with somebody. I do see like verbal communication happening if you choose to have a deeper understanding about somebody as well. For some of you, this could be a soulmate connection coming in for you, where you're going to have like emotional transformation at this time. I feel like for others of you, this could be loneliness dying at this time. So again, just be prepared, because the timing of it all is the problem. The 9 of Coins, as I connect with this energy, it doesn't really mean this, but whatever the cards want to tell me, that's fine. But have faith during this time period, okay? It might seem a little bit arduous at this time for some of you, but things will work itself out. You have 9s here, so endings are coming up for you at this time. For some of you, this could be dealing with property matters. This could be dealing with renovations. You have a lot of sword cards here, so the streets are talking during this time period as well. So there's a lot of gossip around you with this energy. There could be traveling coming up. The 2 of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick this week with this energy. For some of you, this could be a busy week for you, and you could feel overwhelmed because you don't really like to be with a routine, or if you do, it's because things are happening very fast and constantly changing. So if things are not changing right now, things could be a bit stale for you. You can be bored with your routine during this time period. The Queen of Cups, I see somebody texting you about their feelings and being more open and honest with you about their feelings. Doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. It can be a love relationship, or it could be somebody being open and honest with you about the person you become and the person they think you are and how you need to change. This could also be a love opportunity coming up at this time, and somebody telling you exactly how they feel and how they really want to pursue a relationship with you despite the energies that be at this time. I feel for some of you, this is a classic battle of control versus freedom. Parents controlling their children at this time. This could be lovers fighting because one is losing their identity in the relationship and they have to talk about it to their partner. The Queen of Wands, I feel like there's a message coming to you this week in regards to love with this energy. So this is a beautiful time for new love coming in for some of you. There could be some ultimatums coming up for some of you, so don't go testing love relationships as well. There is another source of income coming in, so you may benefit through partner, or this could be your small business picking up at this time. The 4 of Swords, I feel there's confrontation happening for you this week with this energy. This could be your mindset as well, where you feel oppressed with this energy. This could be like your partner's like a really boring person and you're not, and you want some excitement in your life. So you may have to communicate that, or you may have to go and find it on your own without your partner. I do feel like for some of you here that there is definitely some boundaries being crossed at this time with this energy. Okay, the 4 of Coins, you're definitely more about your stability. You're not about confrontation at this time, so you could be avoiding certain people in your life with this energy for the sake of not arguing with them and not getting into it with them because you're not ready to confront the issue. Okay, because maybe you know that you're technically at fault and you're not ready to say you're sorry. The Strength card this is going to be for some of you confronting the elephant in the room at this time with this energy. And yes, there will be confrontation with this energy, but also with that confrontation, if you don't come in screaming and yelling, and maybe if you say sorry first, because sorry is like the cure-all for everything, okay? Say you're sorry and it cures everything. But when you do say you're sorry, I feel like it's going to lead to a deeper level of transformation for the relationship to heal, okay? Or a deeper understanding of each other, okay? For some of you, you may not be ready to go there. You may not be ready to be vulnerable to other people in your life, okay? So everything is your process and it's in your time. The 5 of Swords, I feel like you may have outgrown certain people and you're ready to walk away from them. And again, the 7 of Swords with the Hierophant card, if you walk away from this group, it's definitely a blessing, okay? So this is something to think about while you're going through it at this time emotionally, the changes that are coming up for you at this time with your relationships with other people. I love you, my gems, and have a fabulous week. Kisses.